there. This is Michael from Mickes Adventure, and I'm here now. Well, I've had a tough day at work, but it got well. Had a talk with my boss, and she's so glad that I will stay there, and she hopes that we will get a new employer from the 31st January. That's my last day there, but she hopes that I can get a new contract and stay for life. That's my boss. She's so the best. She's wow. Everybody at my section loves her and the way she's treating us and caring for us. So that's pretty good. Well, enough of that chit chat. Look there. My pepper dungeon. Look at those babies. They are about from 1 meter to 1.5 meter high. So that's pretty cool. Well, I'll talk to you while munching some hot peppers. Scotch brain, Bok Primo cream, and the tomato. No, guess what this is? It sure looks like a miniature tomato, but don't let that fool you. This is one phenotype from my plant Satan's tail. I said to my wife that be aware where you pick your tomatoes. But I took it away so she shouldn't get it wrong. Well, I'll start with this one, Scotch brain. Haha. Well, oh, it's a bitter pot. Whew. Well, things are looking pretty good here down at my pepper dungeon. And out in the greenhouse it's looking, yeah. In the greenhouse I have like the milder ones growing very good, producing very well. My serrano, my hot lemon, my Mexican jalapeno and my jalapeno white are doing terrific, as my poblano, and lots of fruits. I hope they will ripen very soon. For the shenanigans, it's not looking that good. I have the chocolate butla in soil there. One of the pods are turning colors, so I will test that one to see if the ones grown in soil is hotter than the ones grown in Kratky. My Carolina Reaper original is doing pretty good, losing some leaves, not getting as much sun as it should be. Sorry. But I have one big pod on that plant gnarly as sinister looking, and I hope it will turn colors in 1 or 2 weeks now. I have a Borg 9 that you have seen, the brown chocolatey one that I call Cyborg 99. One of them is turning chocolate. I have a But Orange Copenhagen, 2 big pods that I hope will ripe in a couple of weeks. And the Scotch Brain soil grown. I have some peppers growing. Not fully sized yet, but I hope to get them ripe in a month or so. So let's go on. Wow, that one is a good pod. I do love the Bach Primo Cream. Very nice. Pepper, hot pepper. Well, out in the greenhouse, the plant that's going very well is my tobacco plant. It's the biggest, if you don't count the serrano that almost has hit the roof of the greenhouse. Well, enough of the greenhouse. Here at my pepper dungeon, I have some good news. My Yellow Reaper, 1 pod, fully ripe. The pod is isolated. I have 2 isolated pods on that plant, and the other one is about to get ripe. So tomorrow I will try this season's Yellow Reaper to see if that contains some heat, because last season's Yellow Reaper did not. It was lower than 1 million. I could eat it like a snack. My Moruga red, I have 1 sinister looking, very gnarly, turning colors. Right now it's orange, but it will turn red in a couple of days. And I have Botjalokia X Nade Orange, I believe it is. Lots of pods on that one. I'm just waiting for it to ripen up. Well, the cherry Satan's tail, or mini tomato Satan's tail. Let's have it. Now it's gonna burn. There you go. Well, very fruity, very nice tasting. Can't feel the heat though. So, on the Satan's tail, it's true that the pods that are small and not fully grown and like a cherry in size, they does not contain that much heat that the fully grown big pods, ask Chili Viking. Well, I have one nice news. It's one of my own creations, the MSCG 014 F1. That's a cross between my own Mickes Yellow Viper and Rwanda Orange. Has one pod. I sow a couple of my own creations, but that one is the only one that has a fruit. And it's growing bigger and it's looking nice. So it will be cool to see how it will look like fully grown and what color. Rwanda Orange, you hear it's orange, and Mickes Yellow Viper is something between yellow and peachy color. So yeah, I have 2 more chinens, or 3 more chinens with flowers, and only 2 with flower buds. Those that has not any flower buds are Mickes Orange Habanero Fino 1, Fino 2, Fino 3, and some other with Capsicum Anum in it, crossed with Capsicum Chinense. Well, this video is about to get long, so I'll end it here. I have one more thing about my pepper dungeon. I have the oldest plant in here is the Habanero Amarillo. It has fruits for, I don't know, like the 4th or 5th time in 1.5 years time. But this time every pod is yellow and green, and has been so for like 2 weeks now. And I took one fruit to lay down beside some apples. The green did not disappear. So I think that one knows that I will be throwing that away when the pods are ripe up. But I'll pick the fruits and we'll have a funeral for that little bugger. Well, that's all for today. Munching 3 hot pods. One is supposed to be an extremely hot, but not today. I think the heat level for today was around 2 for me. But kids, don't try this at home. Leave that to us professionals. In heat I trust. Take care out there and be safe. Goodbye.